Hey everybody, welcome back to ChallengeYourself.blog. I have some really exciting news. I purchased a 3D printer. I have always wanted one. It's been on my wish list for probably the last 10 years. I remember working at Lord Corporation a long time ago, and they had one in-house, and it was amazing to watch. Part of the reason that I want this 3D printer so much is the struts that I've been using have been made out of popsicle sticks. It was kind of my go-to. They were easy to assemble. I could drill holes through them by hand, a little bit of super glue. They're really inexpensive. The thing is, I haven't used a drill press for these. I've just been doing this by hand. So sometimes the holes come a little bit, off center, which for, the prototyping aspect and the quote unquote air quotes, the quick and dirty, it's not that big of a deal, but with this 3D printer, I'm going to be able to, position the holes exactly. I'll be able to, account for any, spacers that I want to use, bushings, the whole 9 yards. So it's really exciting. Also, I wanted to throw a shout out to communities in Facebook and on Reddit. I've had a ton of feedback. I've had a lot of equipment recommendations. Everybody has been extremely supportive. So I want to, thank everybody in those, like the Raspberry Pi, do-it-yourself, Arduino, forums like that. It's been really great to see the outpouring of sharing ideas. So thank you very much for that. The other exciting news is I bought an Arduino Mega, so I'm going to test that out with the whole robotic arm thing. That was something that someone had suggested I've had a couple people, ask, hey, why aren't you using Arduino? I've been tinkering with Python, and it's been fairly straightforward, and I have the Feather. I've been using that a little bit. Part of the reason I'm a little hesitant to use the Arduino is I don't want to use the word intimidated, but my C programming or C++, C sharp, whatever the current flavor is that Arduino uses, I'm not as fluent in it. I guess that'd be the best way to say it. So I'm not afraid of learning it. It's just Python has been very easy, or it's been fairly intuitive to me, and I've picked it up fairly quickly. I imagine it'll probably be the same thing, but it's just one of those things where until you have to dive into it, sometimes you just go, well, I'll do this. So I just wanted to kind of throw that out there, but I'm really excited to get this, and thank you again for the suggestion. I also want to do a shout out to Michael Robinson on my YouTube channel for the suggestion for the Arduino Mega, so I'm very excited for that. Thank you very much. For the 3D printer, thank you very much for the suggestion, QuestionMore94 on the Raspberry Pi forum on Reddit. Wanted to do a shout out to you. I'll probably do some upgrades to the 3D printer before I end up, turning it on for the first time. I may turn it on for the first time and then do the upgrades. I haven't decided which way I'm going to go, but my cousin Scott had made some recommendations, to do a little research for things like, cable protection, different nozzles. There are different types of flux that you can use. So my thanks to him for his recommendations. I'm really excited to get this in and start working on a number of projects. I've got 1,000 ideas, and my thirst to learn how to do the modeling is immense. So I'm really excited to dive into this. So if you found any of these videos interesting or helpful, please feel free to share them on whatever your social media, preferred social media account is. You can follow me on LinkedIn. Obviously, I'm on YouTube. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Reddit. And I also have Patreon. The link is also in the description below. Please, feel free to follow me and share these videos, especially the tutorials, whether it's on the robotics side or on the video game side. Also, on some of the videos I've had a poll. I'd like to get feedback on whether or not to eventually split the channel. I've thought about having a separate channel just for the video game stuff, but I have no concrete plans for doing that. So I want to get feedback from all my viewers before I make any decision on that. if you like everything and you want to, see everything that presenting, then, I'll keep it together. But I just kind of want to get a feel for what my audience is, really here for. So thanks again to everybody. Really appreciate all the feedback, and I'm going to have some updates again very soon. Stay tuned.